Today's Mass readings and Gospel reflection. December 17, 2020. The Thursday of the third week of Advent. First reading. A reading from the book of Genesis. Genesis chapter 49 verse 2 and 8 to 10. Jacob called his sons and said to them, "Assemble and listen, sons of Jacob. Listen to Israel, your father. You, Judah, shall your brothers praise. Your hand on the neck of your enemies. The sons of your father shall bow down to you. Judah, like a lion's whelp. You have grown up on prey, my son. He crouches like a lion recumbent. The king of beasts. Who would dare rouse him? The scepter shall never depart from Judah, or the mace from between his legs, while tribute is brought to him, and he receives the people's homage." The word of the Lord. Responsorial Psalm. Psalms chapter 72 verse 1 to 4a-b, 7 to 8 and 17. Let our response be, "Justice shall flourish in his time, and fullness of peace forever." O God, with your judgment endow the king, and with your justice, the king's son. He shall govern your people with justice and your afflicted ones with judgment. Response. Justice shall flourish in his time, and fullness of peace forever. The mountains shall yield peace for the people, and the hills justice. He shall defend the afflicted among the people, save the children of the poor. Response. Justice shall flourish in his time, and fullness of peace forever. Justice shall flower in his days, and profound peace, till the moon be no more. May he rule from sea to sea, and from the river to the ends of the earth. Our justice shall flourish in his time, and fullness of peace forever. May his name be blessed forever. As long as the sun his name shall remain. In him shall all the tribes of the earth be blessed. All the nations shall proclaim his happiness. Response. Justice shall flourish in his time, and fullness of peace forever. Gospel reading. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Matthew chapter 1 verse 1 to 17. The book of the genealogy of Jesus Christ, the son of David, the son of Abraham. Abraham became the father of Isaac. Isaac the father of Jacob. Jacob the father of Judah and his brothers. Judah became the father of Perez and Zerah, whose mother was Tamar. Perez became the father of Hezron. Hezron the father of Ram. Ram the father of Amminadab. Amminadab became the father of Nahshon. Nahshon the father of Salmon. Salmon the father of Boaz, whose mother was Rahab. Boaz became the father of Obed, whose mother was Ruth. Obed became the father of Jesse. Jesse the father of David the king. David became the father of Solomon, whose mother had been the wife of Uriah. Solomon became the father of Rehoboam. Rehoboam the father of Abijah. Abijah the father of Asaph. Asaph became the father of Jehoshaphat. Jehoshaphat the father of Joram. Joram the father of Uzziah. Uzziah became the father of Jotham. Jotham the father of Ahaz. Ahaz the father of Hezekiah. Hezekiah became the father of Manasseh. Manasseh the father of Amos. Amos the father of Josiah. Josiah became the father of Jeconiah and his brothers at the time of the Babylonian exile. After the Babylonian exile, Jeconiah became the father of Shealtiel. Shealtiel the father of Zerubbabel. Zerubbabel the father of Abiud. Abiud became the father of Eliakim. Eliakim the father of Ezra. Ezra the father of Zadok. Zadok became the father of Achim. Achim the father of Eliud. Eliud the father of Eleazar. Eleazar became the father of Mathan. Mathan the father of Jacob. Jacob the father of Joseph, the husband of Mary. Of her was born Jesus, who was called the Christ. Thus the total number of generations from Abraham to David is 14 generations. From David to the Babylonian exile, 14 generations. From the Babylonian exile to the Christ, 14 generations. The Gospel of the Lord. Before we proceed with the video, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. Also, please hit the notification bell, so you won't miss out when we release new videos. Feel free to share your comments, suggestions, and reflections at the comments section down below. Thank you and God bless. Now, let's proceed with the video. The reflection of today's Gospel. The genealogy defines the identity of Jesus. He is the son of David and the son of Abraham. Son of David is the response to the expectation of the Jews. Son of Abraham is a source of blessings for all nations. Both Jews and pagans see their hope realized in Jesus. In the patriarchal society of the Jews, the genealogies indicated only names of men. It is surprising that Matthew indicates also the names of 5 women among the ancestors of Jesus: Tamar, Rahab, Ruth, Bathsheba, the wife of Uriah, and Mary. Why does Matthew choose precisely these 4 women as companions of Mary? No queen, no matriarch, none of the fighting women of the Exodus. Why? This is the question which the Gospel of Matthew leaves for us to answer. In the life of the 4 women, companions of Mary, there is something abnormal. The 4 of them are foreigners. They conceive their sons outside the normal canons and do not respond to the requirements of the laws of purity of the time of Jesus. Tamar, a Canaanite widow, disguised herself as a prostitute to oblige the patriarch Judah to be faithful to the law, to do his duty and give her a son. Rahab, a Canaanite from Jericho, was a prostitute who helped the Israelites enter into the promised land. Ruth, a poor Moabite widow, chose to remain with Naomi and to adhere to the people of God. She took the initiative to imitate Tamar and to go and spend the night beside the pile of barley, together with Boaz, obliging him to observe the law and to give her a son. From the relation between the two, Obed was born, the ancestor of King David. Bathsheba, a Hittite, the wife of Uriah, was seduced, violated, and she conceived and became pregnant from King David, who in addition to this ordered that the husband of the woman be killed. The way of acting of these 4 women did not correspond to the traditional norms. In the meantime, these were the initiatives, which were not really conventional, which gave continuity to the lineage of Jesus and led all the people to the salvation of God. All this makes us think and challenges us when we attribute too much value to the rigidity of norms. The calculation of 3 multiplied to 14 generations has symbolic significance. 3 is the number of the divinity. 14 is the double of 7. 7 is the perfect number. By means of this symbolism, Matthew expresses the conviction of the first Christians according to which Jesus appears in the time established by God. With his coming, history reaches its plenitude, its fullness. What is the message to be discovered in the genealogy of Jesus? Have you found a response to what Matthew leaves for us? The companions of Mary, the mother of Jesus, are very different from how we imagined them. What is the conclusion you can draw regarding your devotion to the Blessed Virgin? May his name be blessed forever, and endure in the sight of the Son. In him shall be blessed every race in the world, and all nations call him blessed.